Both the San Diego lifeguards and PD will have about 18 boats patrolling the waters of Mission Bay for the 4th of July weekend, something they say is crucial to preventing any type of water-related or boat injuries, something far too common for the 4th of July. City Council gearing up for a very long night ahead. Their meeting getting underway right now. Mayor Todd Gloria gave his address for the proposed homeless encampment ban, a plan that's drawn both controversy and support. It's going to be an extremely crowded room. There's about 200 people waiting in line to get their voices heard on tonight's matter. Hey everyone, I'm here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Hotel. We're here for the Grammys tonight. And believe it or not, Caltrans does actually measure whether the HOV lanes cut down on your commute time. And they say that they do, making your drive shorter by about 50%. Yeah, guys, a beautiful day outside today. Blue skies, a little bit of May gray in the background here. That might clear out later this afternoon. Let's go ahead and get your surf report. Moderate rip current risk. If you're thinking about going to the beach with your family, you might want to stay out of the water, especially if you're not a very strong swimmer. If you do decide to swim, I would recommend staying next to a lifeguard tower in case anything goes wrong. They can help you out. Not going to be the best day for surfing. Mixed swell, 2 to 4 feet, 68 degrees in Oceanside with a slight gusty wind, 11 miles per hour. Chula Vista, 65 degrees. We spoke with investigators and asked them whether this was a targeted attack or something else. They told us that people who live in the area should feel comfortable going about the rest of their day. Live for Now Downtown, I'm Tori King, Fox 5 News. Now this might look like just a normal gas pump to you, but to some Iowa and Oklahoma farmers, it's their livelihood.
Are you ready?
Ready.
These are way bigger than they said they would be. But
Hey.
I'm up for some competition, so let's go.
Listen, stop setting me up for jokes. Tori, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You had this. Is there an advantage that she drank your margarita before you?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Would you like another sip, Tori?
I might need some afterwards,
Copy
but
that.
I think we're all right
Okay.
now.
Yep.
Are we ready to start this competition, ladies and gentlemen?
All ready.
3, 2, 1. Start eating.
Whoa.
Get him, Tori, get him, Tori, get him, Tori, get him, Tori.
Oh, they're going. Lester, don't talk. Eat.
Last question, Cristo, I'm a Latina myself. It's really lovely seeing a Latino, especially specifically Mexican, on such an international television show. What's that been like? And does Danny have a spark back this season? What's the focus for him going to be?
Well, yeah, I think it's an honor.
Cool.
Ask Tori if she had a favorite performance. What was your favorite
Did you have a
performance?
favorite performance, Tori, on the night?
Absolutely. Definitely Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow.
What? Look at that. You know, Jack Harlow, a big Survivor fan. So.
Oh, it didn't. Hey,
sure.
Yeah.
All
Jeff
I know
Probst,
is he gave out a shout out to my university in one of his songs, Boomer Sooner. So.
Okay, okay, that's enough of that.
Witnesses tell us they heard more than a dozen gunshots. Here's what we know right now. One person was killed, another person injured and taken to the hospital. Homicide investigators have taken over the area. Police tell us the gunman is still on the loose. The pink masked gunman can be seen running from the library as surveillance cameras capture his escape west towards Petco Park, then turning north on 10th Street. In these still images, it appears a handgun is in the man's right hand. Moments later, the gunman drops his pink ski mask, but our angle from the surveillance camera does not show his face.
There was some sort of interaction right in the foyer of the library, right at the entrance, during which our suspect produced a firearm and began firing at the people that were there, obviously striking 2 of them.
Schools in the area were shut down, the library evacuated. In the end, one man was killed, another shot, but suffered non-life-threatening injuries.
We have a very limited description of our suspect right now. The best I can give you is a black male in dark clothing, unknown age. However, as you can all see, there's quite a bit of video and quite a bit of investigative things we can do here to hopefully get that person identified and get them in custody.
One more look at the video shows the people in the coffee shop scared away from the window as the gunman runs by. Witnesses say as the suspected killer made his getaway, he was visible to the entire neighborhood.
Right when I looked out my window, I saw a black male heading up the street, looking over his shoulder and running against traffic.
We spoke with investigators and asked them whether this was a targeted attack or something else. They told us that people who live in the area should feel comfortable going about the rest of their day. Live for Now Downtown, I'm Tori King, Fox 5 News. It's been an emotional day for many who came to show their support for the 2 sisters, some coming from as far as Riverside County. They say they're here to see justice be served to the man responsible for their deaths.
It protects you, but she got it with the Virgin Mary too, and you know, we're religious too.
A reminder of hope lies on the wrist of Andrew Gutierrez, symbolic of his longing for justice. After the sudden loss of his girlfriend, 23-year-old Jasmine Iguera Cano, and her 25-year-old sister, a wife and mother, Elizabeth. The two died in a hit-and-run early Mother's Day morning.
I know she's in a better place right now. She's watching over us too, and like what I want to say, like no matter how much time passes, like she'll always be my first love too.
53-year-old Tony Garcia was driving the F-150 that killed the two sisters and injured two others. After running away, he turned himself into police 14 hours later. Wednesday, Garcia appeared before a judge charged with 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter. He also pleaded not guilty.
It's not a danger to the community.
The judge settled on a $250,000 bail and ruled Garcia a flight risk. The deputy district attorney says both Elizabeth and Jasmine had the green light and that Garcia ran the red.
It's so serious, it's so tragic, and the fact that you have multiple families that can be genuinely affected, especially on a day like Mother's Day when one mother was in fact killed, it's heart-wrenching.
Both in and out of the courtroom, a sobering moment for loved ones, recalling the loss of a friend, sister, and mother.
You know, I'm just so numb with everything that's going on right now. It's just heartbreaking how that guy just left them there, you know, like that's not human, you know. It's very heartbreaking.
Garcia's court date has been set for June 29th. There's also a GoFundMe page that's been set up for the sisters. You can help them pay for their funeral expenses. You can find that on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Click the Scene On tab at the top of the webpage. For now, live downtown, I'm Tori King, Fox 5 News.